Toyota Lexus can. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Mitsubishi ASX. Just want to go through the interior, exterior of the motor vehicle features, around the wheel arches, rims and tyres. Make sure there's no bad imperfections on the paint itself. If there is, I'll actually touch them up and make sure they're all right before it gets delivered to you. But what I'll do for you right now is just tell you a little bit more about the dealership. We're actually one of two pre-owned dealerships here in Far North Queensland. We're sitting on 77 Mulgrove Road here. That's our main premium yard here. I'll just show you a little bit more about the yard itself. That's actually our showroom, so it's two-storey. I'm not too sure if you've actually been in Cairns itself. That's the city of heart of Cairns. It's about 1.5 kilometres away from us. And also our second pre-owned dealership that's about 2 kilometres on the left-hand side at 235 Mulgrove Road is our new car franchise and Lexus as well too, and service and parts department. So let's get straight into it, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the vehicle itself. So I want to just get straight into the underneath the engine bay. Just give you a look underneath the engine bay first, just to see how clean and tidy it actually has, how it's been looked after, really maintained. Fantastic, looks really good. I also want to go down to the front bar of it. So as I was saying, the Black Edition has got a model that's actually got a few more extras than your normal ES ADAS, your LS, and your next model is the Black Edition. So you've got your front bar there with your fog lights on there with the chrome trimming around it. Just going down to the front bar itself, exactly the same on the passenger side as well too. Up onto the bonnet, just make sure there's no bad imperfections in the paint or any scratch or dents. I noticed that there is a couple of stone chips on it that we can actually fix for you as well too. But otherwise that paint's in really good condition. Also up onto the windscreen, just to make sure there's no chips or cracks in the windscreens itself. Fantastic, looks really good. Okay, so I'm just going to be looking down the left side of the vehicle now, and just make sure there's no ripples in the paint. Just going to make my way to the rear of the vehicle. Fantastic, looks pretty good there, Jasmin. There's no bad perfection on that. Get that camera on a good angle for you. Okay, just going to go up onto the roof. Just make sure there's no bad perfections on the roof. Just across the spoiler and up on the roof itself. Fantastic, looks good. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the passenger door right now and just giving you a look at the trim and how it's actually been looked after really well as well too. So you've got your pocket, and then you've got your cup holder down there. Just down onto the kick panel, you can see that they've been looked after really well. We've got your factory floor mats in there as well too, and also across the dash there. As your Black Edition comes out, we've got the partial leather with the red stitching through it and velour in the middle as well too. Okay, just going to go to the rear of the passenger door now. Exactly the same down onto the kick panel though. Notice that there's a few little scratches here that we can also fix up for you. Onto the back of the seat on the passenger side, driver side, and then basically you're actually in the back seat itself. So I've got plenty of space. I've got another salesman with me. He's actually going to jump in there very shortly and have a look. So I'll get Brody, our salesman, I'll get him to come over and jump in the passenger side for you and just see how much space you're actually in there. So he's a tall person. He's not the shortest person you can get. So plenty of space there, Brody.
Yeah, plenty of room.
Plenty of height room, leg room. Fantastic. Awesome, Brody. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And then what I'm going to do now, just going to go into the rear bar now and just make sure there's no bad perfections on the rear bar. Looks pretty good. Just below that there, you got your rear sensors on it as well too. As you can see, there's little round black dots. And then you've actually got it fitted out with a tow bar as well too. So that's fantastic to have if you actually are looking to tow a little small trailer. I'm just going to get onto the angle on the driver's side now. I'm just going to make my way down to the front of the vehicle. All right, fantastic. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the wheel arch now. Just have a look on the driver's side. How clean and tidy that's actually underneath there as well. Just the tyres itself, got plenty of tread on the tyres. Around the rims, just to make sure there's no gutter rash on the rims. Just to the rear one now. Checking those tyres. And also on those rims as well too. Okay, open up the passenger rear door. And then down onto the kick panel. Then back up onto the back of the driver's side seat, passenger seat. And also just the interior inside of it as well too. So the car's in really nice condition. Let's have a look at the rear bar now. So you've got your reverse camera on the back there, but I want to show you how much space is actually in the back here as well. So you'll definitely fit a nice amount of luggage in the back if you are doing a bit of long distance driving. You've got the parcel shelf up there as well too, so if you are doing shopping and you definitely want to put your bread or your eggs or anything away, you can also put them up top there, just away from the heavy stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the driver's side now. Just checking out the driver's side trim. As you can see, that's got the partial leather there through it as well too. You also got your electric windows, central locking as well too, and then you got your power mirrors with your fold-in mirrors as well too. Chrome handles on the doors, so every door has chrome handles. In skirt, and then down on the floor mats, you got your sports pedal shift, as on your acceleration and your brake. All right, I'm just going to get the camera to go across to the dash. And then what I'm going to do right now is just point the camera right at the display. Just to let you know that the right kilometres on the clock now is 71,976 on the clock. Alright, so just before I go away from the steering wheel, I just want to go around the steering wheel just to make sure there's no bad imperfections on that side. Fantastic, looks good, it's in great condition. You've got your voice recognition, you've got also your Bluetooth, your volume controls there as well too, and then also you've got your cruise control on the other side as well. Just below that there you've got your parker sensor, so you can actually turn them on and turn them off as well too. And then just having a look at the audio sound system. So just around the audio sound system, you've got this little carbon fiber look to it. Just something that the Black Edition brings out. I'll put the reverse camera on so you can see the view in the back of the camera. And also, just with the audio sound system, you do have your Apple CarPlay or your Android Play. So just your normal controllings as your speed control for your air conditionings. And just below that you've got your dual USB as well too. Traction control and your 12 volt plug so you can charge up your accessories. Also you've got your gear knob with your bridge stitching around that as well too. And also your handbrake exactly the same as the stitching on the seats as well too. Cup holders, inside there, the little coin box, and then your center console. Alright, so just having a look at the service books here for you. You can see that's had its first 1,500k service. And then after that, it had its all full service all the way through. So as you can see, 2,000, 14,000, 30,000, 45, 65, and 71. So like I said, it's a one owner, full books, and a great service history with it. So that has actually come to the end of the video here right now, Jasmin. I'm just about to jump outside the vehicle. But yeah, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call or let me know. But thank you very much for your inquiry, and hopefully I can make you a proud owner of this Mitsubishi ASX.